Hey, all gravity, any day above ground, live it. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Saturday. It's the weekend. Have fun. See, sun is shining, and I hope it's shining on your mind because we told you this was going to go down the way that it did. But a lot of people don't know this channel exists because it is a smaller channel. I'm woke. Can't have that on YouTube. You gotta get into the algorithm somehow and lie. Then you'll get into the algorithm, and then you can do whatever you want. I refuse to do that. I'm gonna get it out the mud. And I still got a lot of mud to cover. We're on the road to 10,000. But I just want to have a frank discussion with the Tabernacle this morning because it's been a full week now of Trump being back in office, and as I said before, I'm not impressed. But I said, for this week, I'll give him a chance. And lo and behold, he's doing everything that I told y'all he was going to do, which was tantamount to not much. But, people told me when he comes back, everything's going to go back to normal. I'm like, fam, y'all haven't seen normal since them towers fell. So you have no clue what normal is. But, y'all can talk. So everybody's sitting up here, they're lauding over the fact that Trump went to go talk to the victims in North Carolina. He gave them the mic, he let them speak. Then he flew all the way to California, started arguing with Karen Bass and that Latino, and MAGA's just like they're having like a circle jerk. Pause. And I'm sitting here watching them have this so-called circle jerk. And I said, okay, let me go look. Because, of course, they're only going to show you what is going on surface. They're not going to show you what's going on underneath. You guys can praise all the ICE raids you want. Cool. I'm happy to see it. What they're not telling you is that Wall Street is flexing their power on Trump right now. But, of course, the news won't, and they'll never tell you that. They'll tell you about the JFK and the MLK files. Okay. I ask again, what are you going to do with that information? We already knew. Did you know that Wall Street said his drill baby drill initiative ain't going to hit like you think it is? Nasty work. I figured they would have sat here and realized that kind of initiative, you need a lot of money. You need a lot of influence. He's all focused on goddamn AI. Like, that's supposed to do something. You're investing all this in AI while right now somebody is inventing AI 2.0. But, whew. Oh, wait. You don't believe me? I figured you didn't. There you go. Wall Street will stymie Trump's U.S. oil surge plan, says shale bosses. Ah, boy. Just don't listen. Just don't listen. I read the article this morning. It was hilarious. And it goes to what I've been telling everybody for the past year, but emphasized it the last 3 months of the election cycle. The global South does not need to do business with the West to make a profit. They don't need to. You could drill all you want. You can be a net exporter of energy all you want. At a certain critical juncture, you're going to need to turn that oil into other products that people are going to buy. But, people told me it's all about the oil. And now here we are. Has gas gone down significantly? We still got another, 93 days? 94? We'll see. But, yeah. What about cars, petroleum-based products like plastic, electronics, iPhones? What else y'all use? Oh, mechanical parts, tools. A whole lot of things are made with crude oil. Hell, the cans that you guys buy in the supermarket with beans and soups, coffee, all that is made out of crude oil. But y'all listen to Drill Baby Drill and think that everything is going to just miraculously start dropping like flies. And he's giving you no evidence of that. Oh, Shamika, I told you, I keep saying AI is going to be dangerous. But, Skynet is coming. Now I'm woke. I'm finna tell y'all, listen, get your bug out bags ready and find somewhere you can dig underground, because the Russians have the counteroffensive for Skynet. And we all know what happens after that. Well, GDS, it's not so much that they said they can't drill no more. It's there's no other place to drill except one place. They've already almost tapped out Guyana. They've been tapping Guyana for the last 5 years. Guyana got their infrastructure. They're about to move on. There's only one place that has an abundance of oil, and that's Gaza. And plus, these oil companies want to go into other energy ventures. They don't listen. We don't even have enough farmland where we could be domestic with our food supply. We don't even have that because they keep selling it off. Every administration. Yep, Trinidad's out, Guyana's out, Jamaica ain't got enough. They were looking at Haiti, but the shit down there, there's too much going on. And we already know if they start in the Dominican Republic, the Haitians are gonna get upset. Argentina got it, but Malay, he an asshole. Why do you think they keep talking about Iran so much? They want to do another destabilization of that region. Not to mention the fact that Indonesia is also big with crude oil, but they're in BRICS now. Let's go. You gotta love geopolitics. You gotta love it. Well, GDS, remember, Trump said the EV mandate, you don't have to follow it. So you're going to see a lot less Teslas on the road. Oh, wow. Why y'all arguing? What happened now? Who is Mr. X? Oh, okay. It must be somebody that y'all don't like. Well, GDS, I'm guessing, is referring to this, where it says U.S. oil firms unlikely to go drill, baby, drill. Well, of course. I still got to do that live stream about how corporations got bigger than the government. I still got to do that. See, companies remain focused on capital discipline, meaning they're not going to send out money unnecessarily because they know what the market is looking like. They know the market is not going to get better. Okay, Mr. X, who said we were over here for open borders? The fuck? All right. But I love how y'all just come in here and assume something instead of asking questions. I figured you guys would be a little smarter than this. But I guess not. Okay. We're gonna get you right though, because you know we black folks. We're gonna get you right. Because that's what we do. Why are you bringing up Kamala? God damn. Why y'all love Kamala Harris so much? Let me ask that question. For those people who don't like Kamala Harris, why do y'all keep bringing her up? Is it because I'm black? I just want to know. Is it because we black over here that you automatically assume that we love Kamala Harris? I'm just trying to figure this out. I didn't even bring up. I don't even know why y'all bringing up Kamala Harris in a discussion about Trump. Let me tell y'all something. For those who keep bringing her up, even if you don't like her, she's gone. She's back in California. She was out helping out people with the LA wildfires. Why aren't y'all praising that? She's trying to make sure her husband is straight before he put hands on her. I'm just saying. Well, you know. Do y'all want to smash? I mean, they could go for a divorce. Maybe y'all like the 60-year-old Punani. I mean, that's not the way to do it. You got to ingratiate yourself. I'm just saying. Stop mentioning Kamala Harris to us. We're okay. We said sayonara. But anyway, I was going to do the Elon thing, but then y'all call me a whole type of Izan, and I don't need that today. Torian said, I feel like if they got all this time to talk about her, why didn't they vote for her to be president and they could talk about her all they want? Because they didn't want her as president. They wanted to lament on what could have been. Just like what MAGA did after he lost November 7, 2020. That guy. Oil what exactly? Are you going to be like them old girls back in the day when they put oil on their butts and they started twerking? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you trying to tell us that we should be happy that Trump is talking about drill, baby, drill? Oh, so you want to see people oiled up on their butts and twerking? All right. Well, you know what? There's plenty of YouTube channels for that. Go seek that out. I'm sure you could find it. I'm sure you could. Y'all know what to do. I don't know why you're thinking about twerking before 12 o'clock. That's crazy. We usually wait. Now, why would you want to watch a man twerk? There's something going on. But we figured. Y'all really don't listen. Who said I was mad at twerking? I said, why y'all thinking about twerking before 12 o'clock? It's a Saturday. At least wait till 12 o'clock. Jesus. My God. Most of you motherfuckers didn't even brush your teeth yet. You didn't goddamn. You ain't no sensible breakfast. Y'all didn't go outside, get a run in. I bet most of y'all can't even do 10 push-ups. And you worried about twerking. Jesus loves me? Sure. We know that. I'm going to dap him up when I get up there. And he going to let me in. Because I live a righteous life. I have atoned for my sins. Now, y'all in here, I don't know what Jesus' rules are on trolling. I ain't sure. You're going to have to ask him that. What do you mean, Andrea? Now, everybody sees your fronts first. I think you should go brush those first. I'm just saying. How you going to get a man to want to go down on you if your fronts look like a tub of butter? Why would you do that? I don't think that's cool. Not in 2025, especially with all these diseases running around. You got to show people that you're clean. Just saying. They got Invisalign. They got the goddamn breast strips. They got the, what they call it, the cleaning strips. They even put the little cleaning things in the toothpaste now. You got to go get that cleaned. Come on now. Trump's back. Everybody should have dental insurance. Come on now. Nasty work. The dentists are struggling right now. Get to the dentist. Caleb, AI is going to destroy this country. I hope you know that. He took money from the Japanese. Japan's back up. Trump is going to get Japan out of their own recession that they created, but motherfuckers still can't get eggs. That's a hell of a trade-off. Opinion on anti-Semitism? For a bunch of people who want to run around yelling anti-Semites all day, but they claim that they're like the toughest people on earth, I don't understand how somebody can be anti-Semitic. That's called you can't take criticism. Just like if I started naming off the ills of white people, I'm going to get called a racist. Learn to deal with it. Jews, y'all been getting talked about for the last 3,000 years. Deal with it. Come on now. Y'all are gangsters, right? Y'all got Hollywood on lock, right? Okay, if somebody goes in on you, all you got to do is call up one of your many shows and say, put this scene in there. That'll get them to shut up. But, never. Todd Leonard, I've taken criticism very well. That's why this platform has grown. I have plenty of people in here that rock with me that have given me criticism, and I've taken it and made the platform better. Now, if you would like to launch a criticism on me, just me to me, let's go ahead. We can have fun with that. See, I grew up in a household where I was criticized. That's just life. But that's okay. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I always forget to ask that. How y'all doing? I'm too black? Damn, that means I'm not black enough. I gotta go even more black. Okay. Thank you, Chevy. You're right. I need to be even blacker. All right. You know what? We gotta get in the mode, family. They said I gotta be blacker. So we're gonna get in mode. This is gonna be my new mantra. Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo. Because I'm black and I'm black. Wallow, what are you doing? Wallow, stop doing that. Unhide him. Yeah. Wallow. Thank you so much. Oh, February 1st touring, you already know what it is. You already know, brother. Next Saturday. Oh, we playing that. I know. Wallow be taking. It must be that snow in North Carolina. He don't know how to act. And Miss Niecy not here. But come on now. Gotta slow down. Slow down before you go fast. I got that from an Italian. Slow down before you go fast. But anyway, what was we saying? Come on. What's his name? Tom. Come on, Thomas. Tommy. Give me a criticism, unless you got blocked. You probably got blocked. Give me a criticism. Somebody wrote, can blacks get tanned to get blacker? Yes. It's called going out in the God-given sun and being kissed by the rays of the Most High. Yes. And then we revert back to our color. Yo, people fuck around going to snow. Y'all look like walking tomatoes. Now we know where they got that idea for attacking and killing tomatoes from. I'm just saying. Todd, let me see you go live and get 112 people in here. Go ahead. Impress me. Impress me. Go in there and go in there and create, and go in there and teach them something. Go ahead. This should be interesting. I'll even link up with you and I can watch it in real time. Go ahead. Because I'm sure people are really gonna take to somebody called Todd Leonard. Got it. I really got to go see that Todd Leonard live. But okay. I love how y'all think this is easy. Not only you got to teach, you got to be charismatic with it. You got to engage with the audience. You got to be able, whatever environment you're in, you got to be able to switch on a dime and still make it entertaining. If somebody try to throw you off, you still got to make it part of your overall discussion. Come on, show me something. Blisters. I wasn't even talking about the blisters. I'm talking about the boils they be got on their stomach. Lord have mercy. Who watched Perfect Strangers back in the day? Hell yeah, they be going outside that sun, be like, nah, let me go behind this cloud one time till they go inside. Who remember the show's Perfect Strangers? That's the name of the episode, The Sunshine Boys. Go look that up if you can find it. Hilarious. Look at this here. You know, I'd be nothing without you. This is them when they done. That's them. And be like, yo, we be walking by the beach. We got our beautiful family with us. And be like, yo, my man, yo, you all right? People burn every day, B. And we keep it moving. Correct. Family Matters spun off of that. And never had the two white boys on the show. Not one time. Nasty word. They had to fire Harriet in the first season from her job and then make her head of security. Then she got fired and then went off to go do the what they call it. The she went to go work for Ferguson's. And never mentioned the white boys one time. Well, and listen, I'm just going by what happened on the first week. He's still got 100 days. He could always turn it around. He's got 94 left. So let's see what he does. Who knows? I could be totally wrong and everything drops and it looks like the late 90s, a time of prosperity. Who knows? We're just gonna right now we're not looking good on the world stage. Cryptic Clips, I mean, that's fine if you think you're glad that Trump is the president. That's fine. It's okay. We're not here to tell you don't think like that. All I say is what I told the Biden sexuals 4 years ago. Live with your vote. That's it. Just live with it. You can live with it, I'll rock with you. If you start having regrets, I mean, it's not like you had 2 years. You had 2 years. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, boy. This is still getting me, though. This right here, this is still getting me. This was 2 months ago. And Exxon, the biggest one out there. And they said it. Well, Cryptic Clips, I've already said it. That man, I said this way back in 2022 that I wasn't impressed that he was going to run again because he wanted to be part of the big boys, big tech, big pharma, big all that. And I spent 2 years showing the family that he's not going to be any better. He already sat there and campaigned on lower gas prices, lower grocery prices. And right after he gets elected, he says it's going to be very hard to bring that down. Why didn't you articulate that to the American people? Why did you make it seem like it was a foregone conclusion? It's because you thought everybody was going to bow to you like they did the first time when they didn't know who you were. You were gone for 4 years. The rest of the world moved on. They didn't stop because you weren't there. They made their own moves, especially in a post-pandemic era. They had to make their own moves. BRICS got stronger. The Global South got stronger. The West got weaker. And now he's trying to negotiate from a position of weakness. It's not going to work. But he thinks he's got the golden touch. Let me see it. He's got 94 more days. Let me see it. Because I guarantee you this. If shit does not improve in the next 94 days, they are going to destroy him on the news. And he's not going to like it. Hell, CBS just said they're going to pay him off. Because they said they edited the Kamala Harris interview and they're going to pay him off. Nasty work. Great, Kamala had no ideas. We're not caping for her. The family will tell you, and when I say this, they will back me up with ones in the chat. Did I not say do not vote for any of them? Let's try something new and vote everybody out in Congress. Let's try something new. If you remember me saying that, put a 1 in the chat. Cryptic Clips. Let me play with you on that Canada one time. You do realize if you do that and Canada is absorbed into America, you do realize that Trump is going to love the fact that you can tell the insurance companies that you can be even more selective on surgeries and who you treat. You don't think those corporations in the money sector are lauding over the fact that Canada takes 52% of your paycheck. You want that for the American people? Sir, there's plenty of moose in Colorado. You can go get one. You don't need to go to Canada. You can buy maple syrup. They have Canadian salmon they import. There's nothing in... Oh, you must want to be on the radio and the internet hearing at least 50% of the music from Canadian artists. Because I'm sure you want to hear Tory Lanez all day. Sir, you don't want... Sir, I think you need to look up what Canada's health system is really like. You're not going to like it. Because if that was the case, most of these wrestlers that are Canadian-based, they would go back home if Canada was so great. Why do they all come down here and live here? They live in Florida. They fight to stay here for decades until they get their citizenship and have their kids here. Except Bret Hart. He still lives in Calgary. Chris Benoit did it. Chris Jericho did it, even though he has dual citizenship. Who else? Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Take your pick. They all come down here. And don't go back. Canada is not better, sir. I think you need to go look that up. How was Canada better and Trudeau was the leader? How did Canada get better? Canada had the same problem with immigration that we did. Next question. Sir, there's... Oh, my God. Sir. Okay, so you heard a bunch of people say there's 100-some genders. How many genders were on the applications? Was it not 3 options? Male, female, I choose not to answer? Oops. Yeah, America really respected... Democrats really respected that. Never made a law to say you have to put on these applications all 100 genders. None of that. What was the third, sir? Or ma'am or it? We don't discriminate here. What was the third? Tell us the third. What was the third gender? You talking about non-binary? That's called I prefer not to answer. And not everybody did that. Yeah, Chelsea Green's from Vancouver. Come on now. Carlos, how am I a second-class citizen? Because first off, if you're gonna come in here and troll, at least troll correctly with some sort of truth. See, trolling requires you to tell a little bit of truth. He didn't repeal the 1964 Civil Rights Act. I think you need to go read what he did. Let me help you. Maybe you don't know. I'm going to help you. Because let me tell you something. If he did repeal that, you do realize that everybody in the country is technically in danger. You do know that. It says measure, not the act. Oops. Oops. Try again. Carlos, without the Civil Rights Act of 1964, he'd deport your ass. Even if you're a citizen. You would have no protections. Trump's not stupid enough to do that because that would affect him and his family. Know what that means? He, Melania, Barron, and the whole of the troop gotta leave. They gotta go back to Europe. You would have to go back to where your parents and great-grandparents came from. Oops. Sir. Oh, my God. A measure. You said this is what you wrote, Carlos. Took away the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Now a mandate. Now it's a mandate. All he did was take away affirmative action in the federal government. That doesn't really affect us because Number one, we only got about 8% of the federal contracts, which we've been complaining about for decades. Number two, we already told people he was going to do this. Those who listened to me and others already adjusted. See, when these white supremacists talk, we listen to them. How did your parents come from here? Where were your parents originally from? Where were they people from, Carlos? Let me help you. We gotta have fun, Carlos. Where your people from? Where does your lineage start? He gotta go. JD gotta go. Usha gotta go. Cash gotta go. RFK gotta go. Sir, I'm so bored. I'm making money off of this. And number two, who is caping for illegals? See, you sound stupid. See, this is why you should come in here and say good morning, listen to the conversation first, then you can talk. Now that you came in here, sounded stupid, and you're finna get corrected, but you won't be able to refute anything that we're gonna say because now you're blocked. Get back here, Carlos, don't run. You said because Lyndon B. Johnson, 1964, signed an executive order that made the 1964 Civil Rights Act effective. Correct, he did that. So I want you to explain to me, since you see it on the screen, where did Trump revoke the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Let me help you, Carlos. If he did that, do you know what would happen right now? Outside of the illegals hiding everywhere and, getting caught up in schools and churches, you do realize that any cop could fuck with you right now on the street or in your home and you'd have no protection. No judicial protection on the local, state, or federal level. You want that? Let me see. Maybe you want that. Maybe you want to go in there and somebody sees you, since your name is Carlos, automatically discriminate against you. You have no legal recourse to go after them. They could just get away with it. I got an even better one for you, Carlos. Those white supremacists that I'm sure you probably think are not around. Yeah, they rise back up and hang you. Do you want that just because you're not white? Do you want that? And your family can't do nothing except bury you. You want that? Let me know. Great, your mother's German, you wouldn't be here. Birthright citizenship, right? That's part of the Civil Rights Act. You'd be gone. Your black dad wouldn't even come stop them. He couldn't do nothing. Even if his lineage is tied to this land, he couldn't do a damn thing. He'd be sitting there at the airport waving to you. Okay, people, and see this family, I want y'all to look at BC Fan B's comment, and this is why I'm doing the Constitution series. BC Fam, for an amendment to get struck down, Congress would have to vote 3/4. And then it would have to pass the Senate. Then it would have to go to the president to be signed, to be revoked. That's how laws work. That's how amendments work. He didn't revoke it. He only revoked the affirmative action in the federal government. He revoked diversity programs in the government. I need y'all to start reading these articles. Stop going on social media and seeing somebody put up a post and you don't go do the research. I need y'all to stop doing that, please. I asked, what question did you ask, Carlos? My point is, you're sitting there telling me he revoked the 1964 Civil Rights Act when, again, that would take an act of Congress. And no congressional official worth his or her salt would do that because they would have to leave. They would have no protections. You could go knock off a politician and you couldn't be tried for it. I don't think you want that. Civil rights is the reason why you can wake up without a gun in your face. Now I need you to sit down for 5 minutes and think about what you're saying. Thank you so much. KPB. See, this is why you anti-DEI idiots sound stupid. What neutral article? Are you serious? Sir, it's right there. What are you talking about? He said send me a neutral article that's not the left. Okay, I give you the White House website. Is that neutral enough for you? We literally did this the other day. But all right. Okay. Oh boy. Back to what I was saying. KPB, merit. I love how y'all come in with merit all of a sudden. Who judges merit? What's the criteria for merit? Oh my God. He said, here's the first section. Federal civil rights laws protect individual Americans from discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. These civil rights protections serve as a bedrock supporting equality of opportunity for all Americans. As president, I have a solemn duty to ensure that these laws are enforced for the benefit of all Americans. What did I get wrong, sir? Or ma'am, or it? We don't discriminate here. What did I get wrong? I literally just said he ended diversity and affirmative action programs in the federal government. What did I get wrong? What do you mean, how does that protect you? You do realize the Civil Rights Act protects everybody. You do realize that, right? It protects you from government and people on the street from screwing with you. And you have no legal recourse. I can't believe this is the discussion we're having. I can't believe this. Let me help you, because I don't know what race you are, but I think white people would agree with me on this. Without civil rights, you think this quote-unquote anti-white racism is bad? It'd be a lot worse. Okay. Somebody's... Correct. So why are we arguing if it's still intact? Somebody came in here and said that he revoked it. The entire act, which takes an act of Congress. So I don't know why you're jumping in trying to save people. YouTube violates freedom of speech. You do realize DEI helped everybody, right? Oh, Lord. We're going to have this discussion again. I love how your favorite pundit sold you that DEI was anti-white. Yet the people that it benefits the most are the fairest sex that is your race. I love how y'all still haven't figured that out. Sir, DEI didn't help everyone. You sure about that? So why y'all so happy that it's gone if it didn't help everybody? It literally helped everybody, including white men. But, all right. You're right. You're right. Y'all want merit everywhere in these same companies that y'all are lauding over that didn't get rid of it. Now got rid of it because Trump is there. You think they're going to follow this. They're just going to go pick colored people again. Then what are you going to say? They only had to tell you is DEI's gone. We picked the best person. Oh, Lord. It's the same argument with affirmative action. Y'all said it was bad. It was helping people that were underneath white folk. It was supposed to help Asians. Asians ain't getting in. Okay, they got rid of it. Guess what? Everybody still ain't getting into college. So who did it help? Who did it help? Sir, KPB, white men are diverse, are they not? It's funny, DEI was going around since the 80s and white men were getting jobs. All of a sudden now it's not because a few colored people got in. Now they think they're being attacked. Okay. All right. White men ain't diverse. I told y'all they all think they one big white man. There you go. Sir, how do you know you didn't get the job with DEI? How do you know? Okay, YouTube, let's play that game. Tell me your background. Geo, nobody's saying that ending race privilege is ending civil rights. I need y'all to stop caping for people that say stupid things. I never said that. Thank you so much. What about the money in the USA? Angel, rewrite that. That question makes no sense. Ty Wade, I didn't bring up race. I literally was talking about Trump. A whole bunch of people came in here and started talking about race. We switched the conversation. Next. I literally sat up here and was talking about Trump, talking about how Wall Street is saying that his baby drill initiative is not going to go the way he thought. People came in here and made it about race. I switched the conversation. Tyrone, ain't no recruiter going to tell you that. And if they did, why didn't you go to the EEOC and the government and go sue them? No recruiter's stupid enough to tell you that. They can get their license revoked. Oh, Lord. Okay, fine. Angel, everything is not going digital. They literally just revoked CBDC. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Thank you, DSA1. The law is not equal for everybody, but they're complaining. They've had all the advantages, but they're complaining. Sir, Feezy friend. Okay, great. Guess what? And I got told I was the wrong skin color too, and I still ascended. What's your excuse? Come on now. Jesus. Wait, what is that you just said? Black people could never imagine being rejected for their skin color? Are you insane? Who want to educate them? Don't block them. I'm going to let y'all educate them. I got to get ready for work. That's fucking crazy. Hey, baby. Somebody said not you. Somebody said black people don't want to. My wife laughed at you. Black people will never know what it's like to be rejected for their skin color. You got to
Where am I looking?
Right here, on the phone. No, yeah, lift it up. It's fine. It's a little further up. I can't believe that fool said that.
Wow.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
He is insane. Hey, black girl, don't be like them people. Them people not smart.
Oh, okay.
Lord have I can't believe you said that. Oh my God.
I think these people are joking.
They're not joking. And they go swear they trolling.
Bye, Dada.
Bye. They gonna swear up and down they trolling. They try to be funny. Boy, I wish I had dunce hats on this thing. You get the dunce hat of the millennium. Even my 6-year-old, my soon-to-be 6-year-old laughed at you. And she don't even play race games. She too young. My God. Bye. Sir, who cares? We never benefited from DEI. Next. Who cares? Man. motherfucker mad. The motherfucker think we mad that DI is gone. We were laughing for the last 3 years. Oh Lord. YouTube. How are we trying to what? Oh, you gotta go, man. You dumb as hell. Now we're trying to benefit because of California. They can't stop without thinking about us. You see that? My Lord. No. Now look, stolen ancestors. No, we needed they needed his daddy to finish. Cause we gotta see how stupid these people are. They're dumb. Preparing. What was the purpose of affirmative action? Was to get everybody on somewhat of an equal plane. That was the purpose of it. Because they didn't want the government to decide who they want to play around with. That was the purpose of it. Yes, it was intended for black people, and then everybody else got into it. And everybody else got the advantage. Yes, they want everybody to be able to compete. And guess who benefited the most? Tyrone, white women. Go look it up if you think I'm lying. They get to play triple minority. So thank you. Hurricane IQ, I'm going to work. Feezy Fan, you didn't make me upset. You don't hang around black folks. Because if you think this is upset, you ain't seen nothing yet. What's wrong with collecting a welfare check? I'm just doing what your white ancestors do. Ain't nothing wrong with a welfare check. You know, us black folks, we take the welfare check and then we flip it. And then we live like kings and queens. And guess who bitches about it? Guess who gets angry and gets upset? You. And you won't go do nothing. Because your girl's probably giving me her stamps. But that's okay. Ooh, he's funny. He said, I'm going to go get the milk. Yeah, except I come back home. But I use Instacart. That way I don't have to leave. See how that works? You could be a little funnier than that. You got a whole room of folk. You could be a little bit funnier. What happened? Them white channels kind of stale on a Saturday? Come on now. Sir, Tyrone Clark, where's the propaganda? Explain it to us. Teach us something. Where's the propaganda? Please tell us where the propaganda is. Oh, I had some shrimp this morning for breakfast. That shit was good as hell, too. No, you're right, KPB. You're not making jokes. You are the joke. You so hurt. I've asked y'all to come in here and give me proof of where I'm lying on folk, and y'all can't do it. Come on, let's have a clinch. No, sir, listen, I have plenty. Tyrone, let me explain something to you. I have plenty of people in here that don't agree with everything I said. We have great conversations. Hell, I've had people in here just now. You saw it, that don't agree with me. And I didn't insult them one time. When you come in looking like an asshole, I'm going to insult you. Because now you're telling me you don't have anything up here. Started the show. Tell me how I'm pushing propaganda. Go ahead. Let's have fun. You so confident on your soapbox. I'm going to stand in front of your soapbox. You get to teach now. Tell me how much propaganda I'm pushing. Tell me what it is. Let's go. Because me telling you what Trump's doing and showing you the proof, that's propaganda. I tell you what that man said out of his own mouth. That's propaganda. So you're admitting Trump is a puppet. But I would expect nothing less from somebody trying to sound like a black person. I would expect nothing less. That's fine, Mr. Peanut Butter. You want Trump, that's fine. I just hope you stand with him when he makes mistakes. Don't blame the Democrats and don't blame the rhinos. Stand with that man. Because hey, Feezy friend, I thought you would leave. Why are you still here? This pussy ass nigga gonna stay. He told me he leaving. He announced he leaving like a female, and he's still here talking. You last word niggas. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm leaving. Well, hold on. I was about to get in the car, but I got something else I gotta say to you. Man, save it. Text it to me on your way home. Jesus. Okay. Sir, Tyrone, you went to a recruiter. A recruiter. Do you know how many clients a recruiter has? What? Yes. Okay, he told you to go back to school for 4 days and then in 8 months. Guess what? The market changed in 8 months. Different requirements have been had. Yes. The hell? You're complaining about that. Oh, gee. You better buck up, homeboy. It's going to get worse. You already saw what they did with the tech sector. It's going to happen with everybody. Okay, yes, a Navy recruiter. The shit, did the requirements not change? I thought y'all told me that Biden and Harris fucked up the military. Why are you upset that they're following the mandate of their commander-in-chief and his first lackey? I don't understand this. It's like y'all see them doing the shit and then you're upset that they're doing the shit. I don't get it. Gen Xer, we already figured this out. Everybody in here except the troll figured out that both sides were against us. That's why we don't cape for them. You can go back in my archives. I caped for, I told y'all who I was voting for. And it wasn't nobody on that ticket. Come on, ambulance. You got all day. Motherfucker, you got all day. Everybody stop. Let's go. Jesus Christ. They're on one side. It's called the side against you. And when you learn that and move accordingly, everybody, you'll feel so much better. Do you understand? I was so unstressed during this election cycle. I was so unstressed. I put out the information and I went back to my happy life because I adjusted. Okay, Tyrone, so what? They were opening for Black and Hispanic applicants. Okay, so what? Maybe that's what they wanted. What the fuck? You said it for the Navy. The Navy historically has not been conducive to Black, Hispanic, and Asian candidates. Damn, y'all getting mad at somebody saying who they want. Sir, you obviously care because you brought it up 3 times now. You obviously care. It still sticks in your craw. How can you be upset at somebody how they want to do business? You don't do business with them. Y'all give people way too much of your energy. Way too much. Listen, I get it. You think these corporations, because you buy from them, you think that they're supposed to give you everything you've ever desired. That's not how it works. Okay, sir, how is DEI and affirmative action not discriminatory and not racist? How the, oh my God. How are those two things racist? How? You got to explain this. Don't do no more talking about the Navy. Shout out to the Navy. Don't do no more talk about the Navy. Explain to me how DEI and affirmative action are racist. This I gotta hear, because it's evident you don't listen. Those two things are literally benefiting white women. Every metric, every reputable source has confirmed this. So tell me again how it's racist. Black people have not benefited from affirmative action since the 80s. But go ahead. What up, Cannon Hotep? Go ahead. Explain to us how DEI and affirmative action are racist. Go ahead. I'm guessing Disney was racist for hiring a white woman to run Star Wars. I guess that was racist. That's not, right? It is or it isn't. I'll let you pick. No, there's been white guys named Tyrone. That's usually in the South. Come on now. Most of these Fortune 500 companies are run by white men and white women, but okay, DEI and affirmative action are racist. Okay. All right. Okay. White men have literally used affirmative action to get in. Literally. Because they love to put on their applications and their essays that they come from a European background. That's not affirmative action. You're considered an immigrant from an immigrant background. What the fuck? All right. Okay. Thank you for putting in the ICE number. Go ahead. Just don't spam it, but go ahead. Put it in like 8-10 minutes. So what was not Elon's Nazi salute? Again, I'll explain this. The Jews said it was cool. They liked it. I love it. That was a Jewish problem. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I could care less. I said he looked like an a-hole. When the Nazi salute, I said say less. We're gonna run with your narrative. Now he did something else stupid. He said something stupid on X. Now they want to get mad at him. Nah, keep it. You said he's not anti-Semitic. It's okay. But Kyrie Irving damn near lost his career and his livelihood over tweeting out a link in a video. Okay. Kanye West didn't even get to say what he said. He damn near had to go rebuild his entire empire. All right. But Elon Musk get away with it. Say less. Seth, I could care less if you wanted Trump. We didn't vote for him. Who cares? We didn't vote for Kamala either. Who cares? You have Trump. Now, you could have his positives and negatives. What's the problem? Why aren't you happy? Why are you worried about me crying? I'm not crying, sir. I told people that 2 years ago I'm not voting for him. Next. What about Colin Kaepernick? Kaepernick was right. What's the problem? He did something 9 years ago and he was born out right. What's the problem? The only thing I didn't agree with him was he didn't vote. That's the only thing I didn't agree with. You can't say you want to change it, you never voted. Even if you would have wrote a candidate in, I would have cared if you wrote Harambe. You never voted. That's the only problem I had with him. But here we are. What else? Jesus. Right. Benja, correct. Guess what the difference is? What's the difference between Kyrie Irving and Elon Musk? And it doesn't have anything to do with money. Or Kanye. What's the difference? It has nothing to do with their monetary statuses. Rainy girl, how am I a racist? So me telling the truth is racism now. Okay, so I should lie to you so I can be a liberal? Even though liberals are racist too, but okay. All right. I'm just trying to figure out how y'all want me to play this. Oh, I get it. You want me to be like these assholes on YouTube that lie to y'all every day and don't practice what they preach. Got it. Okay. All right. Sorry, I don't do that. Okay. I'd rather have low subscribers and tell the truth than have high subscribers and lie. Damn, who got fucked up today? That's the second ambulance. And the other chick is in there. The chick in there in the passenger seat is just sitting there sipping. They ain't even getting ready. They gotta jump out and save lives. Come on now. No, I'm not talking about just legacy media. I'm also talking about people on social media. If you think everybody on social media tells the truth that has a big ass platform talking news, I think you need to go start doing your research. Plenty of them have gotten it wrong, but they never say sorry because their sycophants already absorbed it and looked at it as the truth. Gen Xer, you literally had entitlement your whole life. I get it. You guys didn't want to see it overtly. It never happened overtly. Ah, okay. All right. You got it. The person said he never had entitlement in his life. Okay. All right. Sir, what year you were born in? You literally had advantages other people didn't have. Literally have. Okay, 1968. Right after MLK died, you're going to tell me you didn't have entitlements. Okay. You grew up in the 80s. Your formative years were the 80s and 90s. You're going to tell me you didn't have entitlements. Okay. You had the 9 areas of human activity tailored to you, but you didn't have any entitlements. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Oh man. Let me help y'all. If you think America's colorblind, I really need y'all to start reading some books. Like literally. I'll help you. The banking sector is not equal. It's really not. They didn't just pull that out of thin air. There's a reason why the laws are tailored the way they are. Let me tell you something. And I know y'all not going to like me saying this. I apologize to the Tabernacle. This is for them. Y'all know damn well there ain't no way in the world Trump would have pardoned a whole bunch of BLM rioters if they jumped in the Capitol. You know that. If BLM did what them J6s did, there would be no way they'd be all talking about pardons. If Trump even thought about pardoning them, motherfuckers would have been like, I ain't voting for him. And y'all know that. Yeah, that time I made it about color. You're damn right. And if you don't like it, you could leave. And I stand on that. Look how y'all acted during 2020. Look how y'all acted. Every day the news played, even though it was a whole rainbow coalition outside, y'all only focused on the black folks. That and not about fixing this country so shit like BLM don't happen again. Y'all already have discussions about how many J6ers should be pardoned. But you're gonna tell me y'all don't have privileges. Okay, got it. We're so colorblind. Crab, you right. Nobody thinking about me except the 127 people that are in here. You the one still stuck in the barrel. Why don't you get out of it? Rainy girl, who? See, this is what I mean, family. We didn't even mention George Floyd. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, let me help you, Rainy girl. Black folks don't look at him as a martyr or a hero. I didn't realize we had to keep telling y'all this. We don't look at him as a hero. He was a black man and got caught up in a situation and he ended up dying. X. You know who's a hero? That Mexican that stabbed up Chauvin 22 times. That's a hero. Now, you don't like that, you can leave. And he's so much of a hero, motherfuckers started a whole GoFundMe for him. Talking about, hey, take this money, see if you can get up out of jail. Even though he in there for life. Thank you. Michael Bird is a hero. Micah Johnson, hero. Chris Dorner, hero. But all right. Y'all want to praise Chauvin? Go ahead. TJ, let me help you. Trump can pardon his federal crimes. He still has state charges that he's sitting down for. He's not getting out of jail. Interesting. Oh boy, they still don't get it. Yeah, Chauvin's coming out of jail if he's still alive after the 22 years. Yes, he can be out of jail. He can whistle 22 different ways now. Well, 24 now. Besides his mouth and his nose, he'll have 22 other airways. So again, because everybody tried to demonize that man, and then all of a sudden, LAPD admits that there was corruption the whole time. Oops. Oh, I would love to do it. I would not mind doing another Chris Dorner deep dive. Because I love how all them documentaries came out, trying to make them cops look like the baby face, and then all of a sudden, with the beautiful. Nasty word. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. But don't worry, family. In May, they're going to be like, hey, George Floyd is 5 years drug-free. Okay. And Chauvin sat down for the 4th year with 22 extra airways. So what? Y'all talk about a man that's dead more than a motherfucker that is being harmed in prison that y'all claim is innocent. Okay. Even though the documentary that was supposed to prove his innocence proved that he did what he did. But all right. Okay. Sir, TJL, let me help you again. You want to know why Trump is not going to get his convictions overturned? There's two main reasons. One, he got them in New York. New York does not reverse felony charges. All they can do is seal it. It's still on his record. Number two, SCOTUS, you know, the big law of the land, they're the ones that he's the reason why he got them 34. Because they dissented 5-4 that he has to stand for those charges the day before he got sentenced. So try again. Sir, what are we watching? He hasn't even mentioned it in an entire week. What's there to mention? He talked about he's going to go to appeal. His people told him it's going to be tough. You couldn't prove your case in court over months. How are you going to prove it over years? How are you going to prove it in months? How? When SCOTUS already told you no. How? Sir, how am I wrong? We literally covered it. I covered it January 10th. You could go back in my archive. Next. I actually followed that case. Next. You gotta love them. Okay, fine. Tim Burton. You make great movies, by the way. You need, then cool. Rhino, you say Trump messed this up. That's all I want to hear. Show me something. TJL, the next time you write that I'm wrong, I'm going to be right and I'm going to boot you out of here. Now, think about your next statement, please. Because it's incumbent on me to make sure that this keeps going correctly. We literally covered it. You can go find any article on that SCOTUS ruling. You can go look up New York state law. That's literally the law. But okay. All right. Thank you so much. Doesn't matter that he has charges. Yes, because he's a felon now. He's not going to be able to do certain things, like own a gun. Yes. It does make sense. Because when he leaves in 29, he's going to be a normal citizen again. Well, I should say an elevated citizen. Because he's a former president. But he's still going to, under the law, he's still not going to be afforded every liberty. Yeah. It does matter if he has charges. Nah, don't block him. Don't you block him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Put TJ back in there because TJ's obviously upset about something. Oh man. Now put TJ back. I'm gonna let y'all have fun on a Saturday. Y'all go ahead and get a TJ because I'm about done with TJ. Let me tell y'all something. I don't think y'all want to play this precedent that it doesn't matter if he has charges. I don't think you want to do that. Because if you go down that road, then everybody that does something egregious, we should overlook it because they have charges. I don't think you want to do that. El Bandito, Kamala's not here. Why am I going to agree with some? I don't like her. None of her policies worked. Why would I sit up here and praise something that she did? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yes, he was officially charged. Gen X, he got arrested. He literally has fingerprints in New York. Oh man. Oh boy. Okay, if he was, how'd he go to trial if he wasn't officially charged? How? The feds literally came up with a case. Like, oh my God. All right. Freedom Syndicate, again, you don't want to go down that road. You literally don't want to go down that road. So we're going to ignore people's past now? So let me guess. So because, let's just say they have a new candidate in 28, right? Doesn't matter what side, right? We kind of find out they're a whole murderer, they're a rapist, and they disseminated CP. They want to run for president. Am I supposed to ignore that because they're running for president? Because they did that in their past? By that logic, why don't we just put up a black Muslim at that point? They just got out of jail. They switched their life over to Islam. And now they want to run for president. But they did all the crime back then. I'm supposed to ignore that because they're running for president? Okay, let's play that game. So you're telling me if Andrew Tate, since he has citizenship over here, you're telling me that Andrew Tate should run for president? I should ignore his past, right? You'd be comfortable with him being the nominee for a party. You'd be comfortable. If the majority of America, and that's the problem. Y'all are taking up personalities instead of policy. That's literally the problem. State of the Risen, he has American citizenship. His daddy's from America. I know he grew up in the UK. He has American citizenship. Oh my God. Okay, Freedom Syndicate. Okay, fine. Then when the whole slew of celebrities show up who don't know a damn thing about this country and get shit wrong, I don't want to hear it. They're literally propping up AOC right now. She's a celebrity. She's not a politician. She's an influencer, not a politician. And that could potentially be your DNC nominee. And if they pick her, y'all gonna be sitting up there bitching for 4 years. Sir, no. You, Freedom Syndicate, you know that's not how it works. Don't sit up here and try to lie now. You know that's not how it works. Picking a president now is a popularity contest. It's not about the policy. Because if it was about the policy, none of y'all would have voted Trump. None of y'all. That man literally said he wants to use crypto. That's crypto. He wants to control crypto. But, okay, y'all voted for him. Fine. Live with your decision. That's all I say. Live with it. We got to bring grocery prices down. I can do that. It's going to be tough. How do you say that a week later? How? Why didn't you tell us that off bat? Why didn't you tell us that? Great, TJ. Nobody's saying you can't love his policies. When they don't work, I expect y'all to give him criticism. That's all. That's it. I'm not telling y'all regret voting for Trump. I ain't saying none of that. This is the decision the people made. Y'all got to live with the consequences, good and bad. That's all I'm saying. Trust me, when he does good, I'll be the first one on here, and my crowd has seen it. I will give him praise. If he don't, then I ain't got nothing to say. I'm going to go in on him. As you should. That's the will of the people. Just like when Kamala was running, y'all were killing her for being the border czar and not doing nothing. Y'all gave her criticism. Do the same thing. Just don't tell me you're not going to do it because it's somebody you like. That's not how an American is. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, MAGA want to tell you everything he does is positive and he does nothing wrong. Okay. See what I'm saying? TJ, why are you so slow? Why are you so slow? When did we ever say we wanted open borders? Why are you so slow? Did he have open borders when he was president? The answer is yes. I'm going to beat you to the punch. Trump had an open border when he was president. Just like Obama did, just like Bush did, just like Biden and Harris. We're not even talking about open borders. But okay. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Correct, Freedom. You saw it. I don't believe it. That's why I didn't vote for him. Now, if that was your cause to vote for him, that's how you're supposed to do it. Motherfuckers voted for him because it's Trump. They wanted mean tweets back. That's why they voted for him. But all right. Okay. MTG, this is what I mean when I say y'all don't listen. He had the lowest border crossings. Was the border still open? Never mind. Never mind. You got it. Cannon, they always do because we're black. Their local politicians did a job on them. But okay. Capitan, you can't always play lesser of two evils. That's how y'all almost got Hillary. You can't play that. You got to go policy. Now that you told us that you voted for him, when he screws up, I expect you in English or Spanish to say that he fucked up. Don't hide. Don't be like the bisexuals. If y'all are different from the bisexuals, do not hide. Don't do it. Be outside and say, Trump, you fucked up. That's all I want. His policies are the lesser of two evils. So why did you vote for it? So that means you're condoning what he's going to do. Okay. Okay. That's not what I said, ATH. I need you to listen. You just walked in here. I need you to listen. Oh my God. This is why I tell y'all, before you come in here, if you're new, be quiet. Listen to the conversation and jump in where applicable. Hell, you could start off by saying hello to the room. That's not what I said. I literally said, number one, do not vote the personality, vote the policy. If the policy is good for you, cool. You can't get mad at somebody else that doesn't like the policy. But if you're going to tell me lesser of two evils, that means you're going to condone the policy. You have to stand with it. That's what I said. Don't hide when he screws up. Get outside and say, you know what? He screwed up. That's it. That's fine, Southern Pride. You voted for him 3 times. I hope you're going to give him criticism. That's all I want to see. Give him criticism. Do not hide when he does something wrong. Because all the bisexuals did for 4 years was hide when he did something wrong. Or they blamed the Republicans. I don't want to see that. I want to see accountability from the people that voted for him. Say this was not cool. Remember, these politicians can't touch you every day. Give them criticism. They're not going to show up in your door like Mike Tyson. Give me something. Show me something. Dan, what he do wrong, he's already backtracking on some of his policies. Like with grocery prices. He already backtracking. Wall Street already told him his drill baby drill initiative is not going to work the way he think it is. They don't want to drill no more. Me now, we literally did that an hour ago. You can go back later and look. We literally show where Wall Street said they're not interested in drilling. Freedom, I'd rather you didn't follow me. If that's your response, I'd rather you didn't. You can go back over there. Because I don't know what I said that was wrong. But okay. Y'all are literally proving my point. Y'all only voted for Trump because he's Trump. Trump could have had Kamami's same platform. Y'all would have voted for him because it's him. No other politician would have got that leeway. But, all right. All right. All right. Anybody else would have ran MAGA, Kamala Harris would be president right now. And I was proven with Ohio, South Carolina, and New Hampshire at the caucuses. Literally proven. Trump ran away with all three. Guess what? DeSantis would have lost. Nikki Haley would have lost. Vivek would have lost. Chris Christie would have lost. JD would have lost. But okay. Surge, guess what? Her policies were asked. Guess what? She still got 226 electoral votes. Now let's take her same policies, not have Trump in the race, and you tell me who would have won. Put DeSantis, put Nikki, put Vivek, put Chris Christie, put Doug Burgum, Asa Hutchinson, who was the other? Tim Scott, put any, Larry Elder, even though he didn't get to debate, put any one of them against Kamala, you tell me if they would have won. No, Serge, no. You didn't listen. Number one, I just said anybody else would have ran MAGA, they would have lost. I think y'all forget that everybody underneath Trump, the rest of the country didn't like. Y'all even said it yourselves as Republicans. You didn't trust Nikki. You didn't like DeSantis. You rather him stay in Florida. Y'all weren't that high on Vivek unless he was being anti-black. Chris Christie's a fat ass that just eats all day. Doug Burgum, y'all thought was aloof. And then y'all only loved Tim Scott because he said America's not a racist country, but y'all didn't take him serious. Exactly. Nikki Haley's running around saying that we need to go to war. But y'all telling us you're pro-war. You're not pro-war. Okay. Now here we are. If you would have had her as your representative, Kamala Harris would have beat her. And the border would still be open. Y'all would be sitting up there waiting for her period to start so you could have a bitch fit. But it's okay. I think they don't like it that I'm telling them their innermost thoughts. I think that's what it is. JUSA, okay, Kamala Harris is a career politician. She still got up there. Nikki Haley's a career politician. She still got up there. So is DeSantis. What do you mean? Everybody except Vivek was a career politician. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. The people you vote for in Congress are career politicians, but you're mad at a career politician. All right. Trump been hanging around politicians since the 80s. But, all right. Right, y'all motherfuckers, y'all got politicians showing up at churches the year they're trying to get elected. Jay, again, y'all don't know black people. I'm not mad. I'm just laughing at y'all. Because the shit y'all be telling us, it sounds great. And then when y'all keep talking, it don't sound great. You wanted MAGA, cool, you got MAGA. Stand with them. Fuck me. I'm just a guy that stays in the middle. I'm looking at everything. You guys have a one world view. I don't. I'm not scared of Trump. Y'all are. Let me tell you something. When he's done with everybody else, he's going after you. But, you know, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not even going to be that dickhead black person and tell you I told you so. The southern part of the border is not closed. My God. Woo! Good. Name me the executive order where he said the border is closed. What was the name of the executive order? Because again, that requires an act of Congress. So tell me when he closed the border. Give me the date and the executive order. Let me know. Because he declared it a state of emergency. He didn't close it. Nasty word. I need y'all to start reading articles. Please. It's only going to help you in life. Please. No MP government website. No. I will not shut up about the government. That's why people like you let them get away with everything. You need people like me to talk about the government. Maybe you'll learn something. Now go find out what they're putting in your food now. Let me help you. They went back to dumping illegally. Well, look, John G., look, people were upset. They wanted something different. I can't fault America for wanting something different. I just don't want them to hide from the fact that they voted for something different. And that's all I'm saying. No, look, Goblin, let them have it. They see a couple of news reports and they think that it's bigger than what it is. It's okay. Let me help y'all. Congress will never close the border. That would cut off imports. They're not going to do that. If you think prices are high now, let them close the border. You're going to see them really get high. All right. Another 2 minutes and I'll be at work. All right. Oh, Goblin, she already said it. She already said it. She said we could work, but we're not going to work. It was beautiful when she said it. She told this one plane, you're not going to get them Guatemalans in my country. You take them to Guatemala. I'm not going to do your heavy lifting. Fuck you. And you keep it up, I'm going to stop them avocados. Okay, sir, if I'm so crazy, go prove it. Go prove it. All you done the last few times you've been in here is talk. I don't see no action. Well, all right. Well, guess what? Lord Vega, nobody voted for Jesus, so have fun. Save that for tomorrow. No, I ain't even gonna block you. Save that tomorrow when we talk about football. David Young, when somebody says close the border, that means nobody gets in, nobody gets out. That's what closing the border means. That means applications that were being used are denied. Everybody's in a holding pattern. That's what it means. But, okay, you're right. No, David, no, because all the president has to say is, listen, nah. They could be bringing people in through them trucks. Nah. I love how y'all think it's only I love how y'all think only planes bring food in. Like there's no interstate traffic, there's no trucks. You do know there's trucks going into Mexico, right? You do know that. And Canada, you do know that. All right. Maybe you didn't know that. Oh my God. This fool said he's never seen illegals come in through trucks. Okay. All right, David, you gotta go. now you really don't know. A conspiracy theorist, yet you could go look this up. I'm a conspiracy theorist, yet there's been videos of raids on trucks. People in. All right. All right. Yeah, they only use it for drugs. You're right. They don't trucks. Okay. All right. All right. Going to work. Fun conversations again. I'll see y'all tomorrow when we talk about Championship Sunday. We're gonna have fun with that. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do.